Hi there. Real quick before we jump into the episode. If you enjoy this episode or any of the other episodes, be sure to give us a follow or subscribe. It would also be great if you shared it with a friend, or better yet, left a review so others can know how awesome it is. Thanks so much. And now, the episode.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome to the Press Start Leadership Podcast, the podcast about game-changing leadership, teaching you how to get the most out of your product and development team and become the leader you were meant to be. Leadership coaching and training for the international game industry professional. Now, let me introduce you to your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Mifsud.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome back to another awesome edition of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. On this week's episode, we're discussing time management. So here we go. 5 quick tips for getting your time under control. Mastering time management can help you become better prepared, build better meetings, and become a better leader. If you don't have your time management under control, you're likely to face a ripple effect of day-to-day issues, but not all of us are born with an inner organizational clock. Not a Time Lord yet? No problem. We can't all be Doctor Who. You can, however, change your life by learning how to manage your time effectively. Follow the tips below, and you'll manage your team and your time like a pro. Here are 5 tactics to improve your time management. First up, set SMART goals. If you want to organize your time, start by setting goals. If you already have and you're still struggling to reach your goals, it's likely you haven't defined them enough. I'm partial to SMART goals, which is an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Setting SMART goals is an in-depth process that doesn't allow you to be vague, ultimately driving your success. Make sure you hit each letter because each piece is important and everything feeds into planning and organizing. Next up, plan and organize. This is as straightforward as it sounds. At the beginning of every week, I make a list of my to-dos. Then I break that list into another list of daily tasks and prioritize them. At the end of each day, I revisit my list and carry over any unfinished items to the next day. You can even plan and organize on a large scale for a full year, setting up monthly goals, recapping at the end of each month, and breaking out goals into weekly to-dos. Third, prioritize. Time management is not just about doing what needs to be done. It's about organizing your time correctly and doing the right things at the right time. That, in a nutshell, is prioritization. I personally prefer the ABC method of prioritization, which I break down further in my Preparation Makes Perfect podcast. Assign each of your tasks a letter based on its importance and attack your list accordingly. 4. Time boxing. Time boxing is great if you don't know how long something is going to take. It lets you carve out time during your day so you can accomplish a specific task without being disturbed. Here's a one-up. Sometimes I box out a meeting for a little longer than I know it will take, so I can sneak in some other important tasks. If you schedule everything out without any wiggle room, you aren't leaving any space for the surprises that come up. And last but not least, just start. Okay, this isn't a specific process, but it's just as important. Some people think they work better when they procrastinate, but it's not true. Procrastination is simply fear in disguise. Think of what your idea could be if it wasn't a shitty first draft. If you give yourself the time to receive and incorporate notes, you're going to learn more and level up your game while you're at it. So, just start. Using any of these tips will help you with time management. But if you're already having trouble with time, attempting all of these at once may feel overwhelming. For now, choose one of these tips and add as you go along. Accountability also helps with time management, so consider finding yourself an accountability group, buddy, mentor, or mastermind. I use Coaching for Geeks Turbo. Have any time management tips of your own? Share them in the comments section below. Need a time management mentor? Contact me about one-on-one coaching today. That's this week's episode of Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, thanks for being awesome. Give us a follow, a like, a share, and even a review if you feel like it. We'd really appreciate it. Cheers. If you haven't downloaded my free ebook, 5 Heroic Leadership Skills, click on the link in the description. Tune in next week for your next episode of Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thank you. Oh, hi there. The episode's over, but thanks for sticking around till the end. If you're on the quest to elevate your team's leadership, production, or game design capabilities, I'm here to assist. Leveraging extensive experience and a strategic approach, I offer personalized audits, bespoke workshops, and leadership retreat facilitation to drive your team toward excellence. My commitment is to provide efficient, reliable, and proven support, ensuring you have the tools and insights needed to thrive. Ready to unlock your team's full potential and achieve unparalleled success? Don't hesitate to press start on your journey to transformation today. Feel free to reach out directly to discuss how we can tailor a solution to meet your unique needs and goals. Let's connect and take your team's performance to the next level.